What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, just very quickly, I do want to thank each and every one of you guys who tuned into the stream while I went ahead and tried out the brand new Battlefield 2042 update. If you guys do want to see my live impressions of these updates or any new content that's added into Call of Duty, Battlefield, Insurgency Sandstorm, I do sometimes. I play live games over my stream. If you guys want to check that out, the link to my channel is down in the description. We stream over on Twitch basically every single day besides Sundays. But yesterday, I went ahead and tried out the brand new update, Battle of Nordvik. Now, I believe this event is going to go across 3 different weeks. It might be 4, but I believe it's 3 different weeks. And each week is going to have new content that you can go ahead and unlock, and basically a brand new game that is going to be implemented into the experience. This time around, we got Conquest Assault, 32 versus 32 with absolutely no air vehicles. I gotta say, I had a pretty decent time playing this, but I'll be real with you guys, I didn't stay the whole time. I played to basically get the content, and the content's fire. I gotta be honest, the way they're handling live service with Battlefield 2042 is fantastic. All they have to focus on is adding in maps. Weapons as well, because, weapons are very important, but I think weapons were just, I don't know why they were handled the way they were in Battlefield 2042. Usually it's not a problem. But the biggest problem, content-wise, these past years with Battlefield and live service is the lack of maps. And when we do get a map, it's not even a map that's made for everybody. It's vehicle-focused, which makes us have to wait months later to get another. It's always a disaster when it comes to content. Now, of course, we are still running into that situation when it comes to Battlefield 2042, a lack of maps. But at the end of the day, they are improving the live service model. Buying stuff in the store is probably the most consumer-friendly I've ever seen. There's bundles, but at the same time, you can purchase each individual skin inside the bundles, so you can choose to use as little amount of currency as you want to if you only see one specific thing that you want, and I think that's phenomenal. Same thing when it comes to the actual battle pass itself. If you bought the premium version of this game, I guess as an apology, I don't know if this is going to be official or not, but right now, as it is, every single season that has been introduced into Battlefield 2042 has been completely free for me personally as a premium owner. And also, if there's points inside the battle pass, I get to use those towards the store because I don't have to stack them up, because what else would I stack them up for? I get all the battle passes for free. It's phenomenal. Every single week, they give you a handful of challenges that you can complete to basically skip through a decent amount of tiers in the battle pass. So if you don't have as much time as someone else who can grind out hours and hours and hours on end, there will be challenges to help you basically, get almost close to the same amount of experience without having to put in the insane amount of hours. It's very consumer friendly. And on top of that, if you don't have time to play Battlefield that week, those challenges will save and they will stack on top of next week's challenges. So instead of having like 5 or 6, however there is, there'll be like 10 or 12 next week around. Once again, extremely consumer friendly. They're doing a really solid job here. And then on top of all of that, they're constantly adding in free content along with these free events that you see right here. And I really do appreciate that. But at the end of the day, I have to be extremely honest. The mode itself is a little basic. I like the direction that they're trying to take when it comes to live service by giving us, live wars, live combat that's going on right here, right now. I like the whole idea of this. It fits Battlefield perfectly, and this is perfect for a live service model revolving around Battlefield. But at the end of the day, I think they have to add on to it. They can't just simply, throw up a screen saying, oh yeah, you're on this side and they're on this side. You guys are going to war. Let's go, add a little dialogue. You guys stripped all the dialogue from this game, from all the specialists. And you told us that you are literally having them rephrase a bunch of things. So you already have people behind the scenes doing brand new voice acting work for this game. You're telling me you couldn't have one individual just read off a quick little script, just a tiny little script, getting you into the emotions, the vibes of the battle that you're about to go into. Even having like a little overhead view of the actual fight itself or the actual battle, the actual map as it pans across and you can see what's happening as the offensive forces are trying to push on through. A little cinematic to build you into the actual live event that you're trying to give us here. With things like Fortnite, Apex Legends, Warzone having these insane events, and I mean some of them we can say they're a little corny or they're a little disappointing here and there, but nonetheless, they are insane compared to, like I said, this, where it's basically a game that we pretty much all have played one time or the other with very, very, very bare minimum amount of effort to make sure the atmosphere for this event feels alive. It's already bad enough that we're all playing as specialists and we're versing one another. So it's like they're trying to portray a fight here. They're trying to portray an image of these two forces clashing, but instead you see Angel on Angel or Falc on Falc. It's like it takes you out of the immersion. At least what they could do, in my opinion, is add a little backstory to it. Give me my Battlefield 1 vibes. You're able to do it there with operations. Add that into the live events here. You don't have to add in operations as, a permanent mode like it was in Battlefield 1. But how about we take that and introduce that as these live events, these mid-season events that you want to throw here? I think that would be the best alternative, and I think it'll make people extremely excited to come back, try your game, grind out the free content, and obviously just add more play time to the overall experience. Don't you guys remember the trailer of this event? I mean, they showcased a completely night sky with flames from all the explosions and, the building catching on fire, highlighting, like I said, across the night. It was just gorgeous. And it was something that you won't typically see in your original experience on this map. And I'm okay with that. I've been asking for day-night cycles, weather cycles all the time. I wish they would do it, but they haven't done it. But just for one event, if they just say, okay, I don't even mind how it plays right now. They're just trying to get a few challenges out of the way. Let's just, go lights out. Turn the sky black. Like I said, give us that same atmosphere. It adds to that atmosphere. It gives us, once again, like I said, a reason to give it a shot. Alone, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying the content. I want to make that very clear. But I'm just saying, it is pretty, bare minimum when it comes to the overall experience as it is. Now, I did see from a few people that they think these events that I'm talking about here, whether it's weather or a day-night cycle or just strictly nighttime fighting, might partake over the weeks. Might actually come into existence as the weeks go on and as the event comes to the end. Maybe, you're starting off in the beginning and you slowly progress, the weather's progressing, you're just slowly fighting into the night, maybe that's how they're planning it out. And I could totally see that, because like I said, I still find it very strange they showcased it the way they did in the trailer. And that's nowhere close to what we're playing right now. There has to be something else. There has to be. I might be complaining too soon, which I'm not trying to make this a complaining video because, again, like I said, I actually like it, and I suggest you guys try it out as well because, again, there's a bunch of free content to unlock. Why not? You can't complain with free content, and it's actually good content. It's a fire skin for the MP9, and you get really awesome skins for a couple of operators or specialists, whatever you want to call them, as well. And it's only going to continue as the weeks go on. So, you can't go wrong with free content, but I just hope that they build on top of this new live service events that they're trying to build up here because there's so much hidden potential in this. I just hope that they see it instead of, pulling like what they did with Battlefield 2042 in the beginning, releasing it so bare bone and taking a year plus to finally, slowly unlock some potential. I want this potential right here to be unlocked instantly. I want them to see it and I want them to push with it. But at the end of the day, I got to be honest, this mid-season live service stuff that's going on here, this is probably the best way of going about it. Call of Duty, they literally, they wait until mid-season and you get one map in 6v6, woo, wow. Battlefield 2042, not only are they constantly reworking the previous maps, they're constantly adding in more portal weapons, every single update that comes into the game to add more variety. But they're also constantly giving us events like this, where, like you see with this specific event, it goes across the span of weeks. So every single week, not only might there be other additions into the game, but there's going to be guaranteed free content that you can come back for. There's always something to come back for. You can come back for your weekly challenges to grind a battle pass. You can come back to, do the mid-season events and get new weekly content for the week. There's always something to come back for. And I think that this system, like I said, needs to be improved upon and be perfected so other development teams can pick up on the system as well. I think a mix of this system along with Halo Infinite system, where they allow you to, not worry about finishing a battle pass. You can go back and finish the battle pass whenever you want. A mix of that along with what we have here would be the ultimate live service system as long as they can nail the content that comes at launch. Because, a consistent problem that we have nowadays is that in live service games, we don't get the content at launch. It's awful. It's awful. But if they can improve upon that, we might have something here. But ladies and gentlemen, do me a massive favor. Go down in the comment section and let me know if you tried out this event. Do you enjoy it? Do you hate it? What do you think of the free content? Across the board, like I said, I don't think there's one item that I will not use. They've been pretty good with giving us, nice cosmetics that fit the Battlefield theme, but are flashy enough to encourage you to want to use it and show it off in game. They've been nailing this. And I think throughout this whole season, or mid-season update, a lot of people are going to be enjoying the free content that's going to be given out to us. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like button. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, for brand new and other content, if you subscribe, hit that notification button. Also, want to chat me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and Discord. Both those links in the down description. And also want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch. Leave those in the description as well. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.